Hey soul family, welcome back to the channel. This is the White Feather Tarot, and in today's reading we are doing your December 2023 reading. Can you believe it? So to do this reading, these are the 4 piles for today's reading. You can either pick your deck through each different strength card presented at the top, or you can pick your pile using your crystals. In that case, let me introduce your crystals to you. For pile number 1, you have the beautiful Sodalite point. And this is what your crystal looks like. For pile number 2, maybe I should place it here so you can see it better. For pile number 2, you have the beautiful Bloodstone point. And this is what your crystal looks like. For pile number 3, you have the beautiful Dalmation Jasper point. And this is what it looks like. For pile number 4, you have the beautiful Rose Quartz point. And this is what it looks like. So, take a look at which one of these 4 piles, or 4 strength cards, or 4 crystals you're the most drawn to, and this or these will be the pile or piles for you today. Once you're ready, please head down to the description box, click on your timestamps. Please feel free to check more than 1 pile, maybe even the whole reading if you feel drawn to it. There's no such thing as too little or too much. If you feel them, they are definitely yours, and there is a message for you in each of these piles. Once you're ready, please head down to the description box, click on your timestamps, and I will see you in your readings. In a moment, I'm about to assign different zodiac signs to each pile. If this is something that you do not prefer, please pause the video, take as much time as you need, and I will see you in your reading. But if this is something that you love, then my dear soul family, this section of the introduction has been created specifically for you guys. So what I do is I have 12 zodiac signs in my case, which I shuffle around really well. And once we're done with the shuffling, oh, this one's definitely ready. I don't know what that is. Once we're ready, we draw out 4 signs for each pile. Right, so we've been shuffling it around. Let's go one more time. Right, so today they are ready. We already have the 4 zodiac signs for the first pile ready. Let's see what they are. For pile number 1, the signs are Cancer, Capricorn, Gemini, and Leo. For pile number 2, the signs are Scorpio, Pisces, Aquarius, and Sagittarius. For pile number 3, the sign, oh my goodness, guys, this is not right. Why? Because these are 4 piles, which means that we have to place 3 zodiac signs in each pile and not 4. So I'm going to take the last one, shift it to the next, And I'm going to take the last one and shift it to the next. This is how it is. Let me go again. My apologies. For pile number 1, the signs are Cancer, Capricorn, and Gemini. Oh my God. How... let me think about that. So we've transferred the, well, this is not right. Maybe we should go like that. Oop. That's how I think it should go. Right, so for pile number 1, these were the first 3. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's go again. This month. This was the last one, and then this would be the last one, right? So I think the right thing to do is exactly that if we were to take a look at the order. Right. So that's the right way to do it. These were the first 3, the next 3. And these are for pile number 3. The signs are Aquarius, Sagittarius, and Aries. My apologies, guys, for today. I guess it's meant to be the way it is. And for pile number 4, the signs are Taurus, Virgo, and Libra. Right, so these are the zodiac signs for each pile. Please feel free to choose using your rising, sun, and moon. I highly recommend you check the 3, but it is of course all up to you. You can go either by your rising only, your sun only, or your moon. Once you're ready, please head down to the description box, click on your timestamps, and I will see you in your readings. Hi, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. Today we're taking a look at your December 2023 predictions. Like I said in the intro, I cannot believe it's December already. So let's see how your month is going to be like. These are the oracle decks that we will be using for your reading, and your crystal is the beautiful Sodalite point, and this is the deck that we will be using, which you have chosen through this strength card. If you've chosen your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the zodiac signs for this pile are Capricorn, Cancer, and Gemini. Welcome to your reading. If these are not your zodiac signs, as I always say, please do not worry about it. Do note that they are present in your reading because their energies match the energy of the reading itself. Okay, so let me pull out your tea leaves. Ooh, looks like you've got a green card here. Let's pull that one out as well. All right, and let's check out your cards to see what to expect this month. So, your significator card is the 23rd Moon Mansion with Confession, which is ruled by Venus and Mercury in Capricorn. I see a lot of talking. So let's see what this is about. I'll keep it here. And you have navigation. Okay. You also have the emotional aspect of Capricorn with confidence or despondency. And your card says, step onto the forest path. It's interesting because you have navigation here. If you are able to embrace confidence, stand tall with a sense of inner strength as you step into the unknown. The opposite feeling is one of the ongoing gloom and low motivation that stems from a self-critical gaze. So that's the opposite feeling of stepping into the unknown. The opposite feeling is one of ongoing gloom and low motivation that stems from a self-critical gaze. Cultivate your trust in yourself as you explore new paths. Very, very interesting. Okay, let's take a look at your tea leaves before we take a look at your tarot cards. So you have Cracked cup, dissatisfaction with life. You have success. Whoa, love that. You have tent, temporary situation. You have fan, romance, celebration, party, looks great. You also have candle, you will be shown the way. Love this for you. And you have bear, danger, especially in money matters. So much to put into consideration here. Let's pull out your tarot cards. And see what to expect this month, my dear pile number 1, in December. What do we see for you in the month of December? What should you expect? Oy, okay, well, I see this one as well. These are a lot of cards. I did not expect that, but we'll trust the guidance. Wow, these are definitely a lot of cards. Oh my God. Okay, so you have the 4 of Swords, Temperance, the 6 of Wands, success. Oh my, okay, wonderful month. You also have the 8 of Cups. Yeah, I did feel that as well. All right. You have the 9 of Swords, obviously makes sense with a step like that. Wow, the Sun card, love it. 10 of Cups, guys, I love your reading this month. And you have the Devil card, which is the warning that we saw here. Right, so let's take things step by step, because it looks like you've got a lot in this pile going on this month. I see you this month discussing, asking others questions, because you are going to step into a new path. It does seem like you are definitely going to be stepping into a new path this month. I don't know whether this path means that you're leaving something behind or not, or maybe in all cases, it's just what I can see here is that it's a new step. It's going to be a very victorious one for sure. So if you're thinking about taking a new step towards something that you have been thinking or talking a lot about, I see that your cards are definitely guiding you to do that. In fact, I actually do see you taking this step and taking yourself out of the normal comfort zone, because you want to be leaving behind at least something that is unsatisfactory. I see that this step that you're taking this month is due to something that hugely disappointed you, that you do not like, and that step is going to be very victorious, as I've shown you. Is it comfortable? I don't think so. I think you're going out of your comfort zone. You see these claws. You're stepping into a new territory that you're actually very afraid about. And I see you talking, discussing things with others, and perhaps even getting help from others who will be guiding you how to do it until it reaches its success. So you're very lucky in terms of, you know, having the right people helping you navigate this new path this month. Now, you want to be very careful with your finances, my dear pile number 1. It seems like your reading is definitely telling you, if you're not careful, things may not work out exactly as you want. Are you going to be successful? Yes, but you might have a bit of danger in the area of your money. And what do you do when you go out camping? You make yourself prepared. If you're very well prepared, if you have your safety precautions, then you camp most likely very safely. So to me, this is saying that if you are careful in terms of your finances, that you do not, you know, with the Devil card, it's a card of illusion. If you do not like leave it to luck, if you calculate your steps carefully, if you don't leave it to luck, because if you do leave it to luck with the Devil card, this is showing that you might have difficulties because you had, with the illusion, thought it was going to go one way and it could turn out to go in a different way altogether. And this may disappoint you. And so with tent, to me, it says you're going out into the wilderness, aka a new journey that you're navigating through, especially with the forest here. It's a new journey altogether for you. I don't know how this relates to money for you, but with this new journey, there is the great advice of being careful with your finances, because whether your finances go well or not, that success is definitely happening anyways. This is the right path. You're taking amazing steps and you're going to be successful there. But why go through it with some financial restraints, or why go through it with some financial difficulties that may take some time to recover? So if you are careful and you plan your steps very well, you're going to be safe. You're going to be safe financially as well. And it seems like you're moving towards your success. This is your path. You're moving into the right direction. So it does tell you to stand there strong and tall and have faith, but at the same time, make sure that you plan it very well. Maybe they aren't connected, and so you want to be careful in the area of your finance, and you want to have faith in that new journey that you're moving towards. It's so nice to see your Nine of Swords in conjunction to the Sun card. In fact, also in conjunction to the Four of Swords, as well as your card that's right next to it with "You'll be shown the way," because it does tell me there's a sense of your cards trying to make you feel good about that step, or telling you not to worry, because you even have that guidance in one of your oracle cards here. So to me, this is saying, as long as you're careful, you're really moving in the right direction. And if you are worried, remember that not only is it going to be positive, you'll be shown the way. In fact, even financially, you'll be doing great if you are careful. If you follow the guidance, you will really be shown the way, and things won't only turn out to be positive. I think this month, specifically with the Ten of Cups, you're going to feel elated, you're going to feel happy, it's going to be a lovely, lovely month for you. Where there's the aspect of you enjoying it, you're feeling successful, you're feeling victorious. There's a lot of celebration this month. Perhaps you'll be taking a huge milestone in your life. So your cards are telling you rest. This is not to scare you. And in fact, if you do feel stressed during the month, always remind yourself that you're being guided, you're being shown the way, you're moving into an awesome direction. So all you need to do is just be careful, especially with money matters, and that things are going to be awesome for you moving forward, my dear pile number one. Right, so this is the first thing that we see in your month. The 23rd just caught my attention. I know it's the 23rd moon mansion, but I think expect something major on the 23rd, since like I saw it, perhaps some great success or something. We'll find out in a moment. Okay, so let's continue exploring our cards. You have the Chariot. Some of you might be traveling this month or moving. It makes sense because a lot of people do move during the holiday season. So perhaps some of you are traveling. You have the Ten of Cups. Whoa, 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles. Guys, this is no joke. This is going to be a very successful month for you. The cards are awesome. You have the Hanged Man. I do see a shift in path, or doing something new that maybe you're not comfortable with, at least at the very beginning. And I did notice the Ingwaz rune in this figure's arm, so we're going to talk about that as well. Now that we saw the Hanged Man. Yeah, I see that although this month is so much fun for you, it's so positive, you're like celebrating these great successes. You're really happy, but obviously with this new path, it's not comfortable with the Hanged Man. So look at that. You want to tread through this new path by keeping yourself well informed. See, this is the talking and getting the guidance. As long as you are well informed, I see this as a planner as well. As you're well informed and planning every step, you're gonna do great. You'll move to the other side very happy, and very safe. Perhaps this is also symbolizing the new year. You move to the new year like very safe, very well, and you would have started that success that you are doing here. You have the King of Swords. This will require a lot of planning. I think I cannot mention this enough for you this month. You're really being guided to be very careful, almost to a fault. Like, you need to plan, jot down everything, write down all of your tasks, plan your finances really well, up to like the littlest things before the big things. Don't leave it up to chance. You have the Page of Pentacles. Ooh. You have the Strength card. And you have the World card. Gosh, love that. And you have an extra card here. If we push these up, we can definitely fit it right there. So you have the Five of Pentacles. So what is that second part of your reading telling you about this month? Maybe some of you are traveling and that's why you keep getting be careful with your finances. So if that's the case, now you know why. And it's very obvious why you're getting the King of Swords, of being meticulous with your plans. Because there seems to be this idea that you don't want your finances this month to lock you out of opportunities. So I would say, seeing your reading, my dear pile number one, especially with the Page of Pentacles holding that coin, this is definitely saying you have a good amount in your hand at the moment that could make you achieve your dreams and more, right? With the Ten of Pentacles, it can make you flourish, it can make you grow, it can do so many things for you. And so sometimes when we have like a big amount that we're happy with, we might, if we're not careful with all of these warnings here, it could lead to you thinking you had enough, but realizing, yikes, maybe I didn't plan this well. So that's why your reading is telling you, I think your reading is telling you for sure, pick up your pen, pick up your paper, write everything down meticulously. Don't leave it up to chance. Don't be tempted. Where did we see temptation? Did we see it? Oh no, we didn't see temptation. It was a temporary situation. Don't be tempted to make any like fun purchases this month or go out of your budget. Of course, have fun. I'm not your, of course, a financial advisor to anyone. I just want to make sure I relay the information I see in your cards properly. To me, this is saying you definitely have more than enough to be happy. This is not encouraging you to be afraid to spend. This is simply making sure that you realize you must plan everything, put whatever you want to do into consideration. As long as you stick to your budget and to your plans, you're going to be okay. In fact, you're going to be flourishing and very happy and feeling abundant with the Ten of Pentacles for sure. If you don't, then you keep having warnings of it might, like, you might lose opportunities with that and you might regret it later. So yeah, but other than that, this is not to scare you. Look at that celebration party. You're going to be doing fine. Again, this is not saying that you won't have money this month. Look at that Page of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. You're going to be doing great. Just be careful. Okay, so you have the Strength card and the World card. To me, especially with December, and we're coming to a completion, we're ending the year, it does say that you're ending the year on a strong foot this month. With the steps and the movement forward that you're taking, this taking faith in yourself and taking this huge step in your life that obviously feels big to you, is going to be one of the strongest moves you've done this year. You will be obviously thankful for it this year and next year, because with the World card, this is a completion card. It's also like a wish coming into fruition, being completed. So maybe you've always wished to take that step. And as you take that step, it will help you do bigger things in your 2024 year. Whatever you're doing, congratulations, my dear pal number one. all the best of luck for whatever steps you're taking. And that's why you have celebration. You'll be so happy as you take that step. It's a new territory to you. Maybe you're opening your own business this month. Maybe you're starting your book this month and you want to start saving to market for it. I don't know what it is that you're doing, but I'm so happy for you. Maybe you're moving to a new country. It seems like it's a very exciting journey for you. You'll be happy, you'll be successful, you'll be abundant moving forward from this year. You're doing the right steps. Can't highlight it enough. Just be careful with your planning. Perhaps the Five of Pentacles and the money issues here are not talking about money. Maybe you want to stick to your plans because they will be providing you the money later, right? So sticking to these plans will give you the opportunities and the finances that you want later on. So have faith in your new journey. You will be very lucky to have key people to guide you in this journey. I see with all these mouths on the tree that you will be abundant in the area of people guiding you, giving you advice, telling you how to do things the right way. And perhaps it's going to be, because this is the significator card, one of the key blessings that you have for the success of this journey. So happy for you, pile number one. I'm really wondering what it is that you will be doing here. But in all cases, you're moving away now with this step from something that used to disappoint you in the past. And perhaps this is why the next year looks awesome with the World card here. I think you're going to start creating, having what it is that you've always wanted. And may I mention that this reading is full of Capricorn energy. This must be work. So our guidance, I mean, I know not everyone, this is a general reading. It doesn't have to be work. But why did I say that? Because you have Capricorn here in the 23rd moon mansion. And then you have Capricorn here. And then one of the signs in the reading is Capricorn. To me, Capricorn feels goals, right? To me, Capricorn means goals, work, being serious about one's objectives, and being supported this month with this Capricorn energy will definitely be leading you towards success. You're doing something at the right time. All the best of luck with that, my dear pile number one. May you always be successful and abundant. This was your reading, and if you've enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And please don't forget to check out my productivity handbook. I paused because there's a planner. I'll tell you about it now. My productivity handbook, it could really help you out. Be productive. Shift your mindset about the way you do productivity forever. This book was written with every piece of my heart, taking the experience that I have over the years that I've worked with companies and multinational companies to help and successfully guide employees and the people who were taking this guidance to be productive, not through suffering, but truly through enjoying it and being capable of doing that every single day. If you're interested in checking it out, you'll find a link to it down in the description box. There's also an audiobook if you're interested. And very soon, I'm not sure exactly what date, but there will be a planner, the 2024 planner, for this handbook, which makes you apply every single idea that you get into this book right away into the planner. And by the time you finish this book, which is small, you'll find your life together. It's like organized. You know what to do. You already would have applied most of the ideas there, and you're ready, set for the new year. So if you're interested in checking all of that out, I hope you're a bit patient with the planner. It's coming soon. If you do get the handbook, or if you got the handbook before, there will definitely be a discount code that you can get the planner with later. So my dear pile number one, thank you so much for tuning in, sending you so much luck. Good luck with the next year, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number two. Welcome to your reading. Your crystal is the beautiful Bloodstone point. And this is the deck that we will be using based on the strength card that you have chosen. If you have chosen your pile using your zodiac signs, however, then in that case, wow, we've got 3. Your zodiac signs for this pile are Leo, Scorpio, and Pisces. And if these are not your zodiac signs, please do not worry about them. Do note that they are present in your reading in that case because their energies will be matching the energy of your reading. Right, so let's pull out the last card. Ooh, well, that was ready. Before we take a look at your tea leaves. And today, as you know, we're taking a look at your December reading. Okay, I'm glad I waited because this is the one popping out as well as this one. So you've got 2 tea leaves here. Oh no, looks like you've got more. Okay, so these are your tea leaves as well as this one. Okie dokie. So let's put them to the side and take a look at your cards. I feel like this is going to be your significator. You have the wisdom aspect of Scorpio with forgiveness. So here we have a long exhale. It says, let go of the air in your lungs and exhale fully. What else are you ready to let go of? Once you set forgiveness in motion, you can stop focusing on the projected outcome of a situation and allow it to take its own course. Very cool. This being your significator card, I truly feel like you're releasing some things this month. So let's see what this is. I feel like there's a strong energy of release going on this month for you. You have the first quarter waxing fire moon with competitiveness. All right. You have silver linings. Okay. You have seeking magic. Ooh, love that. And you have safety. Ooh, love that as well for you. And you have a dragon here. So you do see both aspects of safety and strength. And being able to fly off. Also, not to mention, I do see a lot of reds in your reading, giving me a strong sense of root chakra. With safety, this would tell me that, yeah, of course, there's a lot of safety going on for you this month. A lot of groundedness as well. So let's check out your tea leaves. You have skull, hidden secrets can harm you. You have egg, success assured with good plans and hard work. You have flute, disappointment in a friend or lover. Flute, to be honest, reminds me of throat chakra, which is another color I'm seeing all over your reading, the blues and the blue in the silver lining. So looks like this is a month where you'll be talking about something, discussing something, because we do see air out of the mouth, the throat. So there's definitely throat chakra going on here. You have bouquet, compliments from an admirer. Maybe this is communication coming to you or you to somebody else. You have bird perched, waiting for news, package letter. This just answered our question. You are getting some form of communication. Perhaps this is the throat chakra aspect of your reading. You have bell. That's definitely throat chakra. Announcement, and it's news coming to you. Okay. Right. So good to see and understand. You also have arrow. You are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. Love to see this for you, my dear pile number 2. Okay, so let's now check out your tarot cards. This way we truly get a full understanding of what you should expect in the month of December 2023. Right, so for pile number 2, please, what should they expect in the month of December 2023? I also feel this one, and I feel this one as well, last but not least, this one. Okay, so what do you have? You have the 10 of Pentacles Right off the bat, isn't this awesome? Okay, you have the Judgment card. Lovely. Talk about safety. Something is being fixed, perhaps. Great news here, for sure. With the Judgment card, of course, the throat chakra in the Judgment, like the angel waking up everyone, the smiley face. This is absolutely good news that will rejuvenate you and will make you feel safe, stable, and grounded. Lovely to see. You have the Three of Cups, the High Priestess. You're not expecting this news. That's another aspect that we're starting to see. You're not expecting this. Great news perhaps coming out of the blue. Speaking of throat chakra, you have the Three of Wands. To me, you know, Three of Wands is embarking on a new journey. I feel like you've been trying to get into something new perhaps, and something was on pause for a long time. You're like, can I go now? Can I go now? Can I stop now? Can I move now? And maybe you're waiting for approval is the word I'm looking for. Approval. Some form of maybe government approval, official approval. Yeah, you've been waiting for some form of approval or to receive something in order to move forward. Also, this could be visa, crossing to the other side. Visa, approval. Yeah, for sure. You have this is an extra card of Waite, who's the author of the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. So that's interesting. It does say here, it's an extra card in this deck. Looks like it doesn't matter what it says. So let's take the author into account. Okay, you have the Three of Swords. Ooh, looks delicious. But then there is lemon. When life gives you lemons, mix them with strawberries and make a delicious lemon strawberry fondue. Love that. Okay. So perhaps a bitter situation that was in the past is now becoming delicious and good. And this is a sigh of relief going, whew, it's now working. So we see a sigh of relief. We're seeing you release something from your life and beginning something else. And I see here with the Queen of Wands, some great success perhaps. Feeling the warmth of the sparkles and my cat's purrs. Life is good. Love that. Is that a camera? Let me think. Memories maybe? We'll see. So you have a lot more going on this month. Let's explore it together and see what's up here. Like I told you right off the bat, there is great news coming to you that will make you feel safe, relief, because hidden secrets can harm you. I think you were worried about something not going right in the future. You were worried that you weren't gonna get this permission or that move forward. I do see that you're reading here. I think this card is coming to show you that you will be either reading some good news, because look at that. This is news coming for you. Do you see that? There's a newspaper and it says news. So there's no question that you're getting some great news that you will be celebrating. Compliments from an admirer. This could be like you thought someone wasn't going to give you something. They're telling you, we would love to have you here. It would be awesome to have you here. Or it would be awesome to give you this permission. It would be awesome to work with you. Something like that. It's definitely something I'm seeing in terms of the message that you're getting or the news that you're reading about, or someone giving you some good news about something that you have been waiting for. And with the haircut, this is like a fresh start. You're now releasing the old. You're like, this stress is off of my back. I don't have to worry about these things anymore. I see you celebrating with friends here going, yes, this is working out. And I do see an aspect in your reading of something like maybe you felt that you don't belong or you're not wanted, and you turned out to be very wanted. And I'll tell you why I'm saying that. You have the thistle on this card, as you can see, and I see different elements communicating something very significant. I see that with the thistle in general, you know, it's spiky, it's unwelcome, but it provides a valuable food source for birds, for pollinators. So it's like maybe you felt you weren't wanted, but then you, because of the progress or something, they realized that you're really wanted, or maybe you misunderstood that you weren't wanted. But I really feel like perhaps things were on hold. Maybe they were studying your situation and realized, oh my God, this is very valuable for us. We want this person. So the situation is transforming, and with silver lining, it was actually a good thing for you that things were on hold and are now moving, because it's coming to your advantage. Now, I do have something to tell you about that. With the fireflies here, the light is like, it lights for a while, a short while, right? So this tells me that you want to make use of this opportunity right away. You will find some great news. With lemonade, it turned to your favor. Thank goodness these things happened the way they did, because it was actually putting you in the right direction. So that's great news for you. The thing that I'm going to tell you about this here, especially that you do have the competitiveness card, is like you want to quickly be the one to benefit from this, or you want to be benefiting from that time offer, or that duration where this is to your great advantage. I do see that here. Like, take action right away, do what is necessary right away, and perhaps that's the throat chakra from your side as well, to communicate right away, to do what is necessary right away. And I do foresee that you are moving now in the right direction. Maybe this pause was stopping you from moving in one direction, and it allowed you to perhaps tweak it a little and move in the right direction. You would see that both are moving north, but there's a tweaking here. This is more towards northeast. So it's like not totally adrift from your direction, the direction that you wanted, but a better, moving towards a better direction, in the direction that you wanted, to do it in a better way. And so this news is coming to change everything, as I can see. I do see you this month going, thank goodness this happened the way it is. I'm happy everything stopped. I'm happy this took some time, because it put me in the right direction. And now that everything is moving, there's a long sigh of relief. Oh, thank God. It didn't harm me in the way I thought it would. It didn't stop for me. It was all for my safety, for things to go in the right way for me. And I see with the dragon here, it looks like this dragon is taking off. That's why we see the view from the top, and you can see they're moving their wings and they're ready to take off. A dragonfly taking off seems to me like something big is flying off or launching this year for you. The camera, it did capture my attention. The camera. Some of you might be like videographers. The Instarot, some of you are, some of you put content on Instagram, like maybe something is launching, so you're going to start marketing it on Instagram, and that's going to grab a lot of attention for you this month. That's a good move. And overall, it could just mean marketing. Maybe you're going to start marketing something this month. So there is definitely an element of marketing here. Maybe even marketing yourself, like presenting yourself better, presenting your work better, or maybe something that you post on Instagram or on social media is going to go viral, either in your personal life or in your work or on your page if you have a page. It could also be experience. Maybe you're going to get a great taste of life this month. You're going off on some experience. Maybe you're going out with your friends. Maybe you're going out on a trip. Oh, yes, it's the holidays. Maybe you're meeting with your family and friends and you're taking pictures and you're having so much fun. So that element is definitely there in your reading. we can see, actually, speaking of having fun with family and friends, the Ten of Pentacles here shows that not only are you getting success in an endeavor, as we've seen all over your reading, I also foresee that there's a lot of communication between you and people who you haven't talked to for a long time, awakening of some communication and connections. We see it with the Three of Cups. These three cards are definitely showing that there's bonding with family, friends, people who you haven't been in touch with for a long time. The nest here could be, you know, your family. And some of you may even get in touch, since this is coming next to this friendship or family areas. Some of you may get some form of communication with the throat chakra here from a loved one who has passed on the other side. Like maybe you're going to get a dream, maybe you're going to get a strong sign. There, you will be lucky to get some form of communication from someone that you love on the other side. Okay, so that's not all. You've got a lot going on this month. Let's see what else. Your reading is really kind. It's giving us so many details. Right, so you have the Knight of Cups. Okay, you have the Strength card, the Emperor, and you know the Strength card appearing, it's the card that you've picked for this pile. It showing up again is giving me an idea of something that you thought was taken is given back to you, which is kind of going along the theme that we saw in the beginning. Right, so you have the Emperor, you have the Two of Wands, and look at all these smiling flowers, so sweet. The life is smiling at you. You have the Empress. And look at that, motherly love, hashtag motherly love. There's, yeah, family, feeling of family and bonding. Oh, look at that, there are more surprises. You did have the High Priestess, you know. So this card I left in the deck because I wanted to give it, to give us the opportunity to see if there's more to come. There's definitely more to come for you with the loading here. I mean, you're seeing a lot of things, but there's more to uncover. Also with the egg, kind of shows the same thing. There's more to uncover in this month. It's a strong month for you. It's like you're ending the year on a strong foot. It's like, it gives me an impression that the whole year was one thing and this month is a totally different thing in terms of having a lot of weight of many things happening for you and significant big things happening for you. You have another Knight. Look at that. You're being offered something here with the Knight of Pentacles. You have the Ace of Cups. Funny, just like the other pile, you got the exact number of cards that they've gotten because they had 2 rounds and an extra card. So if you want to check pile number 1, I highly recommend it. You might get more information there about your month. So let's put it over the loading. Maybe it's meant to be on top of this loading card. And we can push it down a little bit so we know that's the loading card. And you have the Seven of Wands. Don't bully, be a friend. Bullying is never okay and I won't tolerate it. I'll stand up for myself and others who have been hurt by hurtful words. Hashtag speak out. Now the second element of throat chakra here. And it's in conjunction to the Strength card. I see you this month having a difficult discussion with someone from your past that you maybe have loved with the Empress. You might be like having a strong discussion with them, and it's not a bad thing because there's a sigh of relief. Maybe there were struggles going on between the two of you, someone from your past or something, maybe even a parent, by the way, with the Empress, because it does say motherly love, but it's going in a great direction. Because although you have this strong discussion of letting out the difficulties that you may have struggled to have together, it will be offering you perhaps a sense of relief, sense of forgiveness. Where did I just saw forgiveness? Or did I like think of it? Perhaps I thought about it, yes. So there's definitely forgiveness from your heart, you being able to let out a strong emotion that you've carried in your heart for a long time. You're being able to clear the air between the two of you, and there is an offering of a new loving beginning between the two of you, which is gonna be great. And you can see here with the Ace of Cups, perhaps there is like new type of communication between the two of you. You'll be able to sit down, have some tea or coffee together, be able to talk like the old times and build a new type of nurturing and positive relationship between the two of you. That's definitely very strong. I do see with the Knight of Pentacles that you're going to be taking it this time slowly but mindfully, making sure that both of you build a stronger connection and doing things the right way. In fact, with the bouquet right there, it's like there is like sorries maybe going on, offering each other the best of you, complimenting each other, reminding each other of how dear you are to each other, and building a strong connection between the two of you again. So someone who meant something strong to you, offering an apology, and there is a release of tension between. That's a big part of your reading, by the way, and that's a strong release of sadness and everything that happened between you in the past, as they're apologizing to you. And there is a strong bond forming this time through in a powerful way, not based on a weak foundation. I do see you sharing with this person your new plans and the happy news that you've gotten, because instead of the world globe that's in the Two of Wands hands, we see a happy face and a flower. Perhaps you'll be telling them about the great news that you're getting. Maybe you're sharing a little bit there. And I do see both of you being very happy with this news. Maybe you're sharing your plans with them. So that seems to be a significant part of your reading. Look what I just noticed right now. There is an egg and then there's a bird. There is growth going on in something this month. There is growth and a sense of congratulations. That's a third aspect of your reading. And we're seeing the dragon from the top view, and I see the dragon going up. There's definitely something that's growing and you're moving towards it this month. No, we got to ask about that. How cool is that? So maybe something that was challenging in the past is now growing exponentially for you this month. Something that you will also be celebrating this month. So can we kindly get more information, please, for pile number 2 about what is growing for them this month? In what area of their lives, please? So you've got the Ace of Swords, the perfect tool to cut through any problem and bring a smile to my face. What is that? Is that a chicken toy? Problem solving. Happy chick. Oh, look at that. It's another bird. What are the odds? What's that? Freedom. You're being free from something. Cool. Something that was challenging is growing and you're being free. Let's find out. 10 of Cups. Wow. I may not be perfect, but with my family by my side, I feel invincible. Wow. And you have the Ace of Pentacles. 2 aces. Something definitely is beginning here to happen. Look, this Ace of Pentacles is a chocolate and it's unwrapped and it's ready to eat. So something has grown and you're ready to now start slicing it and enjoying it, you and your loved ones. Wow. Chocolate, something delicious. Could it be with the pentacles, that you'll be getting either money or rewards that you'll be able to enjoy, you and your family, or you and your friends. I mean, it does say treat yourself, sweet treats. I can't help but tell you that this growth and something challenging is you being able to enjoy the pampering yourself with something. This is maybe even like, there are different ways. Maybe this is money coming in that will help you pamper yourself and pamper your loved ones. Maybe this is like a visa that's coming with a red traffic light, something that you've been waiting for. Maybe you're being pampered by a trip that you will really enjoy. You've been waiting for that, so that now that it's here, you're going to start enjoying that trip, and that's going to be a great treat. So that's coming to fruition. At the end of the day, whatever this is, something that used to trouble you, now you're cutting through this trouble. It has grown into full fruition, and you're able to pamper yourself with it. That aspect is there. It's a general reading, of course, and it's going to depend on how this manifests with each one listening to it. It could be money, it could be a trip, it could be like a free day use at the salon. Something has, oh, maybe you're collecting a lot of points, and then you're gonna have like a huge amount of points that you can use for free somewhere that would pamper you. In all cases, this is something that you used to struggle with. It has now grown. You're not gonna suffer through it anymore. It's coming into full fruition, and it's going to pamper you. It's really going to be a great treat for you. That's definitely there. It's an element that you will love. If this is your birthday, maybe you're going to have a huge promo code to use on your birthday. It's significant, obviously, because if it's a big part of your reading here, a significant part of your reading, it does show that it's going to give you a great experience next month. I mean, in the month of December. And my dear pile number 2, this was your reading on what to expect in the month of December. It was full of information. It's looking great. It's a huge milestone in your life where you're finally going to be able to do something that you've wanted. There's also the element of you feeling like you're not wanted in something, and now you feel like you're absolutely wanted and very valuable, which you always are. You're not waiting for something or someone to tell you that, but there's the aspect of one person or an organization realizing that this month. Great get together, something that's going to pamper you. There's so much going on for you this month. Most important is that sigh of relief, which is your significator card. I always wish you safety, abundance, prosperity, and happiness. It's a significant month for you, as you see. I truly hope you've enjoyed it, my dear pile number 2. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And please don't forget to check out my productivity handbook. It could be a great tool for you to plan out your next year, be productive, achieve your dreams. It's all in there. It's small, straight to the point. You're not going to procrastinate or waste time reading it, but you will find that it has all the key advice and secrets to helping you become a productive person right away as soon as you finish this ebook. In a couple of days, there will also be the productivity handbook planner, which will allow you to apply every single idea you see in this ebook in every chapter. This way, you finish this ebook, have fun filling in all these charts and all these creative ways in which you can apply these ideas, and you're set. You're set for the new year. Everything is planned, ready. Your mindset has changed, and you're ready to tackle this month and have fun doing it. If you buy this ebook now, don't worry about it. You will have a code in which you can buy the planner itself discounted. And my dear pile number 2, I also want to tell you that there is an audiobook with that. If you enjoy listening to your books, that option is always there as well. And my dear pile number 2, thank you so much for tuning in. All the best of luck this month. May you have a wonderful month and a happy new year. This was your reading, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. Oh, your crystal is the beautiful Dalmation Jasper point, and you've chosen this deck using this beautiful strength card. And today we're taking a look at your December 2023 predictions. Can't believe it is already December. So, forgot to tell you, if you've chosen your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs for this pile are Aquarius, Sagittarius, and Aries. Welcome to your reading, guys. If these are not your zodiac signs, please do not worry about them, and do note that they are present in your reading because their energies match the energy of the reading itself. Okay, so let's now pick up your tea leaves. Right. First off, I see these two, and I do see a green card for you. So let's take that as well as this one. Right, so we're now ready to take a look at your oracle cards. I think this is going to be your significator card, so let's pick it up. It says memory. Right, let's keep it right there. And you have the wisdom aspect of Sagittarius with conviction. So it says, forging a sword out of iron. Under extreme heat and pressure, you hammer out your ideals and beliefs. The sword is made of the powerful material of your values. Do not let yourself be deterred from your truth. Love that. Okay. So your values are the iron that gives you this power. Interesting. I wonder why this is there. Let's continue reading and find out. You have the 4th moon mansion that is ruled by Mercury and Saturn in Taurus with stone. Again, something set in stone. I think it's again talking about values, something super important to you perhaps. We'll find out. And you have individuality. Whoa, what are the odds that you get individuality? So much transformation, I guess, is happening here in an area of your life. Let's explore further. You have a bat. Take care. Enemies are working against you. You have gong, an exciting event. This has been moving from one pile to the next. Not the exact same card, but every single pile in this month's reading has had some form of strong event happening for them, or strong news happening for them. Very interesting. Whoa, wealth. I wonder if it's going to happen in pile number 4, but so far, perhaps something astrologically, maybe something about Mercury. Oh, look at that, Mercury is going on these days. Not sure. But every single person has been getting this month and up until now some exciting news or event. You have clouds, temporary problems. You have basket, recognition, reward for merit. I mean, whoa, what a combo here. And you have bow. You are highly thought of. Look at this memory card now. Things are starting to come into perspective. Really cool. Okay. I'll wait. Without talking about it, I think I should wait until we take a look at your tarot cards, which will really give us an idea of what to expect this month exactly, especially the things that we're seeing in your oracle cards so far. So let's get perspective. Oracle cards will just give us an intuitive hit on what to expect as we're reading the cards, like intuitive details filling up the story that we're seeing in your tarot cards. So, my dear pile number 1, you have Temperance. Is that a prize? Looks like a prize or a certificate or something. Look, someone's shocked to receive something they weren't expecting. Like, they're like, oh, is this for me? Or something like that. So, wow. It's interesting that it's in the Temperance card. You have the Six of Pentacles with charity. I talk about a lot of money coming in generously for you. Okay, that's really nice. You have the Four of Pentacles. You have the Five of Wands. Right. The Five of Cups. Interesting, these two. Right. You have, wow, the Ace of Cups. Love that. Look at the Ace of Cups. It does remind me of the fountain. A wishing well, a wishing fountain, and it's lining up with the wealth and recognition and reward for merit. It's also in conjunction to the Six of Pentacles. I also heard in my mind fountain of youth, so that I will take into consideration as well, especially that's next to the food here. Right, you have the Queen of Wands saying boring. Okay. You have with the Two of Swords, big sale. Okay. Perhaps there are holiday sales. I wonder why it's there. We'll find out. You have the King of Wands. How many do you have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so what are we seeing here? There is definitely so much going on, but I, of course, do see some major news coming up for you this month. And of course, the most obvious thing happening for you, my dear pile number 3, is this idea of so much money and wealth coming in this time. Perhaps some of you are going to have a generous bonus. Some of you, if you have your own business, maybe you're going to have some good sales or something. Maybe there is money that's been set aside and you're being granted access to it this month. Oof, but in all cases, there is a lot of money coming in wherever that is for you this month. It feels like a big bag, big box of money coming in. And perhaps even for some of you, the news coming in that you're not seeing with the bat is about all the wealth that's coming in for you this month. It's definitely something you're not expecting, which I'm seeing in the Temperance card, which takes us to the Temperance card. I believe here it's talking about balancing some energy in your life. So this may mean that there is something that you needed to take care of that was troubling and challenging for you, especially with the bag here. Maybe you wanted to pay something off, and this money will help you pay these challenges that you've initially had in mind, or pay these dues that were worrying you. I do feel that in this case, since you're getting a generous amount of money, perhaps with the Two of Swords, you're initially tempted to shop online or offline, really. I just said online because it's a computer. And maybe the holiday deals are really grabbing your attention this month. It's awesome how the cards really communicate to us every month. So maybe because of the holiday deals, you're tempted to use this great lump sum to buy things that you would love. I see a warning here. It's not a warning, that's a big word. I see like a guidance and direction here for you. It says take care, enemies are working against you. So it does say follow your values or follow your beliefs. You know you have important things that you want to take care of. These are important things with memory here that you've always wanted to take care of. So make sure you take care of yourself there. And that's the balancing of the Temperance card. Something that's coming in unexpected, and you're being guided to be wise, to keep this money with the Four of Pentacles and not be tempted to think elsewhere. It's like, you know what, maybe I can do this with the money. Maybe it's not even shopping. Maybe you're like, well, you know what, maybe I can hold this off for a while or pay a little bit here. and do something else. You do have, again, the comparison here with the Five of Cups or the King of Wands, showing that this is all up to you. It's in your hands. If you take good care of the generous amount that's coming in for you, you will be, with the King of Wands, very successful in what it is you're trying to do and pay off and create even perhaps. But if you're tempted and you got swayed off course, you will be disappointed with the Five of Cups. So be careful. You're navigating here through the night. In my opinion, this means, especially with a bat that does not see but navigates through ultrasonic waves, to me this is saying that there are things you're not seeing. Trust that there are things you're not seeing. Don't underestimate anything. Take care of what you need to take care of first, like your hopes, your dreams, your wishes, your the things that you have to pay off, whatever this direction is that your reading is pointing towards. Take care of your dreams or your payments first before you get swayed by anything else, because this month is critical. It will finally help you do something you've always had on your mind. With memory here, it was always at the back of your mind, that you've always thought about it. You've wished you can have that amass with the Four of Pentacles, that lump sum that could help you do that. And with the Queen of Wands saying boring, to me this is saying you now have the power and the choice. And perhaps a part of you is like, but that's boring. I want to do this or I want to do that. Really, this is like a great opportunity coming in for you, and you're being guided to make use of this money and put it in its right place. Why? Because not only will you be achieving this dream or paying off your debts, but you'll find yourself with the King of Wands in a very strong position. And like the card suggests, there's even more ahead with how this is going to benefit you further in your life. And there's also things you don't see with how much this is going to be of a disappointment. So please, I hope you do heed the call and take care of this wealth that's coming in. I do see with the memory card, there's a ring talking about commitment. And so sometimes commitment, it's called commitment because sometimes we want to do other things, and we must stay committed to at least the things we have in mind and our values and beliefs and the things we want to do. So yeah, stone here saying stick to your plans like it's set in stone. This is not a month to be flexible. This is not a month to go but and what ifs, because look at all these butterflies. It's like a huge transformation for you this month. With individuality, like a huge transformation for you as a person, for your life, for how you're experiencing it, for how you're living it, for what you can and can't do, the type of power it can give you. So I'm not sure what it is you want to pay, my dear pile number 3, but it looks like it's going to be awesome if you do focus your attention in the right direction, even if it feels boring, and even if you're tempted to grab a good deal or to do something that may feel more fun. Make the right choice is what I see throughout your reading this month. Okay, so let's check out the rest of your cards and see what else is going on for you in the month of December. You have the King of Swords. You're being very strategic this month. You see the chessboard on the computer here. Perhaps you're being strategic with your work. I also see what is it called? A trophy hung on the wall. Maybe you're going to be celebrated at work. Maybe you're going to be given a certificate. Maybe you're going to be like recognized. Oh, how did I miss that? Recognition. You are going to get recognized this month. Right, so you have the Seven of Pentacles. You have, whoa, look, you've got a bright future ahead. So you've got Stairway to Light. This is an extra card in this deck. It's number 22. So this is a new beginning you're not expecting. Perhaps this is like talking about the new year as you take your last footsteps into the new year. My dear pile number 3, I love this for you. expect a huge surprise and a new path that is opening up for you that you did not foresee coming. This is a big journey. You know, anything after the World card, we would go back to the Fool. Here, this is what's giving me the impression that this is like a level up, a new beginning, you entering into a new world. It's after the World card. Wow. So I'm really wondering what this is for you. Let's find out together. You have the 9 of Wands. Ooh, okay. You have the 9 of Cups, though. Oh, yeah, I see many things. Okay. And you have the Justice card. Look, guys, before we get into this great news, the Justice card here is coming to let you know, just so you know, because you're going to have great opportunities ahead. You want to close this old chapter or want to start something, so something closes and you begin something. Yeah, because it's coming next to the Wealth. You want to make sure you are strict. You won't believe me, guys. If you watch pile number 1 and pile number 2, if you did not see how the cards are being firm in this area, then tell me I must have been seeing this, because it's crazy how pile 1, 2, and 3 have been talking about news. I think pile 2, maybe not pile 1. Pile 2 has been talking about using, or was it pile number 1? Getting some money and making sure you use it well. It's crazy how this is appearing this month for you guys, most of you. So you want to be very careful about how you use this money, because I'm hearing in my mind right now, it will make you or break you. Like, that's why you have the King of Wands and the 5 of Cups. So really be mindful about this. This is a critical situation. And you must do, look at that, you must do the right thing, even if it's boring and even if you're so tempted. That is like the second time you get this warning, so I couldn't emphasize this enough. Now let's take a look at the rest of the month. I do see that you're this month getting some form of recognition. And I do see that with the 7 of Pentacles that something is growing for you. Maybe you're getting recognition and you're starting to feel like your career, for example, is starting to progress well. Maybe you have your own business and your business is starting to get recognized and starting to grow. Maybe in your studies, you're getting great grades and you feel like you're really getting a handle out of this. And you feel like, I got this, it's growing, I'm doing well. So that part is definitely very strong in your reading. And I do see that this month, to be honest with you, you may not like this part, but it does seem like you're very busy this month with the 9 of Wands. And you're pulling through, definitely with the 9 of Wands, right? You're pulling through, although the work is crazy. It's crazy, it's urgent, it's big, it's full of requests. You feel like there are so many things that you need to finish and they're not finished. You feel like the more you finish, the more there is, and you're like, I can't take this anymore. You can see a pile full of paper here. Emails to get to, you name it. I'm very sorry about that, my dear pile number 3. You might not really like this aspect of your reading this month, but with the 9 of Wands, it does tell you that you will have the strength and the confidence to finish it. And in fact, towards the end of the year with the 9 of Cups, I see you relaxed. I see you feeling satisfied, fulfilled. Or perhaps this dinner is like you're having some good time with family, perhaps, or maybe on your own. You're enjoying it. You're going out, you're having dinner, you're enjoying the holidays. So this tells me it's like a lot of work up until the holidays, and then you're like, I'm free, I'm good, I'm happy. And in fact, you're going from really stressed, really working, to the 9 of Cups, really happy, really satisfied, and really enjoying your life the way you would have wished to enjoy it. So yeah, you're going from like red to green, you know? Now let's talk about the Stairway to Light, because it is centering your reading. It does show that it is December, so we can guess for sure that this is talking about the end of December towards the beginning of January. expect awesome things to happen, my dear pile number 3, in the new year. There is a huge surprise on the brinks of a new year. Like, expect maybe on the 29th, 30th, 31st, some form of surprise to appear in your life that you are not foreseeing, you're not expecting. Since these are your like work/study cards, I would guess, and I'm not here like confirming, but I would highly guess that this huge surprise is coming in the area of your work, especially this is also in conjunction to the Queen of Wands, which is also busy and professional and has a lot of files on the table. So I'm not sure what it is, but in a moment I will pull out for you. It's meant to be a surprise, so I'm not gonna like ask and ruin it for you. It's meant to be a surprise. Even if we tried, I don't think you're gonna find out, because surprises are meant to be known in due time. But you can already see that something awesome at least is happening for you at the very brinks of the new year. In a moment I'm gonna do that. Get as much information as you're allowed. Perhaps because of the recognition, who knows, I don't know. But what I can tell you that I just saw right now is that if you stick to your, like, swords can also be, by the way, discipline. Also the King of Swords is discipline. And you do see a watch here, the chess, timer. So to me, I think this is saying be strategic with your time. If you're very strategic and disciplined, you won't go through this period with a lot of stress. That's definitely what I think this is saying. You will be able to handle all of this work in an organized manner with the 7 of Pentacles, especially if you're strict with the Justice card here. I think boring also is talking about, it's reappearing again. It wasn't covered. I think the other boring thing, other than the, making better financial choices, I think the second boring thing here is maybe you would prefer to have fun and you're like, oh, it's a lot of work. This is boring. Yes, this could be true, but this is saying if you're very strategic and you grow it or you handle it in an organized manner, you will see that you will be able to finish all of these tasks in an organized manner, little by little, like take it day by day, piece by piece, and you will go through it without any stress, like as minimal stress as possible. But if you don't do that, you might find yourself loaded with a pile of work, very stressed, feeling like everything's urgent, needs to be done now, and it's really going to not feel that pleasant, right? So yeah, the reading is definitely saying be strategic with your time and your tasks. Like there's a pen, there's a notepad, list down your tasks really well, and it's really going to go fine. It's going to be balanced, it's going to be slow, it's going to be enjoyable. Like you're gonna be able to take it slow, although it's urgent. Why did I swap? Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna read that in a moment. If you do take it slowly, you'll be able to not stress out, and you'll feel like it's moving smoothly. Right, so that did come here. We need to talk about that. That is interesting. I believe this is saying there is one thing that needs your urgent attention. It's competing with all of like the piles and piles of tasks that you have. You will feel in December that there is this one particular task that is urgent, that if you weren't strategic and attended to straight away, it will be the source of the stress, the rampant stress you might get into. So this is saying, like, whenever you start to feel like there is this urgency in something, remember this reading and say, right, I did get this warning in my reading. I was guided to begin with that, finish that, handle it, and you will not feel that stress throughout the month. So yeah, something urgent is going to happen in your work. Take care of it right off the bat. Take it off your urgency list and then go back to finishing what is needed. And you will find that the rest of the month will be calm after that. relaxed, you're chilled, you're enjoying your dinner. And believe me, if you take it strategically as you're guided, you won't have to go through all of that we're seeing here at all. Also, one more thing before we start exploring what it is that surprise is, I just want to tell you, remember when I told you that someone will be thinking of you? Some of you, this is like an ex from the past, because the ring is all alone, it's not worn, and it says memory. Maybe some of you will have an ex partner remember you, think of you. Maybe you'll have someone out of the blue contacting you. That's for some of you. Maybe this is an old friend that you haven't heard from in a long time. You'll find a surprise. Maybe they messaging you, telling you Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, or anything like that, Happy Holidays. So yeah, someone like with the stone reminds me of the Stone Age. Maybe someone from a long time ago, maybe messaging you, and you'll be surprised that they still think of you, that you're still on their minds, and you're gonna go, whoa, I can't believe this person like still thinking about me. Let me check if this is like good news for you or not. Would this be good news for you? Arrow, you're in the right path. Yoke, some of you, this is going to be great because you're going to be moving forward with someone that you really like, and some of you will feel tied down, frustrated, won't like the news. Okay, so back to the promise here. Where is this taking you? Like, can we get as much information as we're allowed on this new surprise that is happening in the new year for pile number 3, please? Wow, so you have the Judgment card. Okay, rising. The raise, maybe you're gonna get a huge raise, a huge position. Also, this is like huge recognition because this is someone performing. Also, this could be being famous, because this is someone coming out singing, everyone's like yay. So maybe this is like recognition. You do have recognition, I wouldn't be surprised. Maybe this is why you have the recognition right there. Some big surprise that definitely has to do with some form of recognition for you is going to happen. This one is appearing because I moved it, so let's... Oh, 2 cards actually came out. So let's see the card that we just saw. That is the Wheel of Fortune. Look, it looks like they're playing bingo or one of these fortune games. So this is going to be a huge hit of great luck and on the brinks of the new year. You're going to go, oh my God, I can't believe I got this opportunity. You know, like, for example, you may have like thought to yourself, oh, maybe one day I will get to be like the marketing manager, or one day I can be this regional manager. I'm gonna work hard and hopefully, maybe, just maybe one day it could happen. And bingo, you get this huge surprise, for example, of you being asked, hey, would you be interested in taking a regional position in this? And you're like, what? I can't believe it. Yeah, we love the work you've done there. And I think you are so organized. And I think you're so smart. I think you're so creative. I think this, and that. You've handled your team well. Or you've done this job really well. And we want you to mimic that same strategy in there. Yada, yada, yada. We think you're great. Whatever this is, whatever the surprise is exactly, even if you think of something in your mind, you could be right. I won't be negating that. But I'm just saying that it looks to me like it's a huge surprise that you're not expecting. And it may be what it is on your mind. Who knows? But you're not expecting it at all. You wouldn't think it could happen in a million years. And even if you expected it and it did happen, it would still blow your mind, you know? And you have the Strength card. Okay, another thing that happened with the 3 piles, the Strength card came up for the 3 piles. There's something here parallel and synchronistic going in the 3 piles so far. Each one has a totally different story, but there are similarities for sure. Like for you, you're getting a lot of recognition, a lot of wealth in specific, and you're going to be getting something out of luck. like some form of huge type of recognition that's really lucky, coming to you with a lot of luck and strength. King of Wands. If this is about work, then in that case you will find yourself in a very, very big position. Isn't that awesome? I did want to pull out some tea leaves as well. It's really cool. We got 4 actually. So let's see what we got. You have dark woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with dark complexion or hair. And you have pineapple, reconciliation. I was gonna read recognition and I was gonna lose my mind. Look. There's also this aspect of you reconciling with someone from the past, by the way. So maybe these are one of the surprises you're not seeing coming. You have jug, light-hearted, carefree time. And you have mule. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. I think to me this is talking about part of what to expect from this huge surprise, other than the elements we've been seeing, is that it's going to help you finally deal with something that was very difficult in your life. This aspect is now finally off of your back, and with light-hearted, you're like, this feels so good. With carefree time, you don't have to worry about it anymore. It's kind of like, for example, maybe this position is giving you a lot of wealth and you're like, I can pay this off. Thank goodness I don't have to worry about it ever again. This worry is off my back. It's in the past. Or maybe this position or this thing is allowing you to deal with different people and you're like, yes, I don't have to deal with these people anymore. I'm so happy I get to enjoy my work now without these annoying or toxic people. Or it could be, you're so stressed with the amount of work that you have. Now seeing the lightheartedness and carefree time specifically, I think that this phase of your life where you're really suffering to make work, finish the tasks, finish the work that you have, and I also heard in my mind to make ends meet, this whole situation is totally out of your life. Forget about it. It's moving, and you are now like part of the surprise. It will allow you to now have the time for yourself, not have to suffer through your day, not have to suffer through your tasks. It's going to be awesome, my dear pile number 3. You really feel lighthearted. You're going to feel like it's feeling, you get to have time for yourself. You won't have to work as hard. It may, because I heard ends meet, right? And it will help you pay whatever is needed, and you don't have to be running around making sure you're okay, right? Financially. So that is definitely something that I see. And look, you're also part of the surprise here. So it looks like this person thinking about you. This is someone who might tell you Happy New Year, towards the end. Part of the surprises to expect towards the end of the month here, on the brinks of the new year, like maybe Merry Christmas or Happy New Year. Someone from the past reaching out, and trying to reconcile with you. It might be with the roughness of the pineapple, like not easy in the beginning, or you think you might not like it, especially because we did get tied down for some of you. If you feel like you won't like that in the beginning, with the juicy pineapple in the fruit, once you get over or take out the hard surface, it's really delicious and you enjoy it. So you might, like in the beginning, go, I don't want to deal with that. But then maybe this person will be really speaking and I don't know, whatever they need to do, like apologize properly or talk about their new vows. Maybe it's to you going to feel sweet. Maybe this is, of course, all up to you. Tarot will never determine your life, or it will never decide your life for you. If you, after hearing that, don't want, please don't go ahead. This is not telling you to go ahead at all. This is only predicting the intention, the energy that this person has. So it's really all up to you. Yeah, back to this part. You're getting an opportunity due to recognition, or recognition is coming with it, with great luck. You're going to be very lucky and fortunate, and like I told you, you're going to be in a big position. So look out for this news towards the end of the month. And my dear pile number 3, this is exactly what I see for you in the month of December. So cool. I wish you the best of luck this month. Happy New Year for next month. May you have a wonderful December and a wonderful New Year and a wonderful 2024. This was your reading, and if you've enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And please don't forget to check out the Productivity Handbook. It could really help you out. Set your intentions and goals and be productive the next year super easily. You can now get your life organized and achieve your dreams next year. This is not just like empty promises. This is a book that will really shift your life. And like I was saying, this is a book that this is the information that I've been guiding companies with over the years in my personal career, working with multinationals and employees. And these things are effective. They've changed people's lives. I know I've seen people change with it, and I'm sure it can help you out as well. It's small, straight to the point. You're not going to procrastinate reading it, but you will find that it has all the key advice and secrets to helping you become a productive person right away, all while enjoying this process. Very soon, there'll be the Productivity Handbook 2024. It's a planner that first and foremost allows you to apply each and every chapter. The charts are ready, the games are ready, everything is ready. All you need to do is just fill it out like a fun game. And once you finish the small book, you'll be set to begin your new year with everything organized. Every step is easy to apply. You won't work hard to do it. And you'll find yourself really easily and ready to tackle your goals, to be productive and enjoy being productive next year. So if you're interested in checking all of that out, you'll find a link to this ebook down in the description box. If you got your book and the planner comes up later, you can always, you will be getting the discount code so that you can get the planner on its own. If you enjoy listening to your book, there's also an audiobook. And if you're interested in checking it out, you'll find a link to it down in the description box. And my dear pile number 3, thank you so much for tuning in. Wishing you the best for the next year. You got this. You're awesome. You're going to have amazing things. All the best of luck. And I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 4. Welcome to your reading. You have chosen the beautiful rose quartz point, as well as the strength card. And this is the deck, of course, that we will be using in your reading. Today, we're taking a look at what your predictions for December 2023. Can't believe this is the last month of the year. Let's see what to expect. If you've chosen your pile with your zodiac signs, then in that case, the zodiac signs for this pile are Libra, Virgo, and Taurus. Welcome to your reading. If these are not your zodiac signs, please do not worry about it, and do note that they are present in your reading because their energies match the energy of the reading itself. Okay, so let's pull out or draw your tea leaves. We can see a clear split here. So let's take these as well as this one. And I also feel drawn to these two, so I'm going to take them. Put them to the side, and let's see your oracle cards first. I truly feel like this is your significator card, so let's see what you have. Interesting, you have the material aspect of Leo with self-expression. Looks like someone is drawing themselves. Okay, so you have painting self-portrait. Find the right fuel for your self-expression. Making something, whether a painting, a meal, a hairstyle, or a song, will help you transcend the mundane. Through your creativity, you share your spirit with the world. Very nice. Okay, let's keep it right there. And let's pull out this card came in another pile. I think it came in pile number 2. Yeah, if you were drawn to pile number 2, I highly recommend it. Okay, so you've got silver lining. You have resourcefulness. You can see a tiny dragon hold a cup and is trying to make use of every dew and water drop falling from the flower. Okay. You have the crescent waxing fire moon with impulse. And you have the 20th moon mansion that is ruled by Jupiter and Mars in Sagittarius with precipice. Very interesting. Okay. Let's take a look at your tea leaves. So you have, well, family wishes coming true. Really cool. So nice to see. You have angel, spiritual guidance, protection from harm. Love that for you. You have, I think another pile also got protection from harm, if I'm not mistaken. You have casket, someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. You have cracked cup. This is so interesting because one pile had someone coming from the past, and this pile is getting like someone like ending, not being part of your life. So maybe there is something about relationships going on for the collective here, some aspect or one or the other. You have cane, pay attention to your health. And you have mule, someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. Okay, let's now take a look at your tarot cards. This is the only way, as usual, in which we'll understand exactly what's going on in your reading. Your oracle cards kind of provides us an intuitive understanding to maybe the details and the story that we're seeing in your tarot cards, but really it is always your tarot that will show us what we need to know. Okay, let's take a look at your piles. So you have the Fool card. Nice. You have the Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles. This is looking good. Okay. You know something funny? I just like the way this Fool is holding the keys. Instantly it reminded me of like these are the new keys to your new car or something. Maybe some of you are going to have a new car, a new home. There are new keys here. Not sure yet why, but intuitively they really spoke to me. Like having new keys for something. You have the Strength card. You won't believe me if I told you the Strength card in the 4 readings showed up again. So you have the Three of Swords, the Page of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and you have the Three of Wands. Right, let's keep the rest of your cards here. We have 5 more cards. We'll open them in due time. So now let's take a look at what you can expect in the month of December. But let's focus on the important part. You see the Fool standing on the precipice of something. You actually have the precipice card here. You have impulse. I feel like there is definitely something like major that's about to start, or you are starting something major this month. This major thing is almost redefining who you are. So it's allowing you to draw your future the way you are imagining it. This is a huge deal. And you have here the well. This is a huge wish coming true for you this month, and you will have the keys to, like, do it in the way you wish. I feel like with the Hierophant, you have the power and the leadership to do it in the way that you want. You have the authority to do it in the way that you want. Yeah. It's not like the Emperor. The Emperor would have meant you're starting a new empire, which could absolutely be true. But the significant thing here, it tells me that you're starting something and you have the authority to draw it in the way that you wish. And to start something with that type of authority, like you're starting something right off the bat, it seemed with the Queen of Pentacles, and this is the Queen of Pentacles, and the High Priestess, and the Empress chair. 3 major archetypes in tarot. So this definitely tells me you're starting on a strong foot with the Strength card here. This showed up in another reading, I remember. And so it looks like this month you're starting a huge wish for yourself, and you will have the keys and the authority. Definitely authority is a highlighted word here, to not just start it this month, but birth it with the Queen of Wands, with the Empress sitting in the Queen of Wands chair. So yeah, not only will you begin it, but you will actually do some great progress in it this month. This is kind of like, for example, you starting a business this month and you finish the legal paper and you have the first client and you start selling the first product and you're like right in the market. You know, this could tell me something like you working in a specific company and now you have the experience to do this, the thing on your own. And so with that authority, you have knowledge of the market, you have experience, you have your own money, you know it all. You know the suppliers, you know the accountant that you want to deal with, you know the lawyer that will help you with this and that. It's like, I got this. I'm gonna do this on my own. These are the keys to my new office, and I'm gonna draw it in the way that I want, and I'm starting this thing for myself. So that's an example of the type of beginning that I see for you. It doesn't have to be in work. It could be really in anything. Whatever it is, you're starting something this month that you've been hoping for, and you will have the keys and the authority to make it work in the way you are envisioning it for yourself. And I do see with resourcefulness, since you have this big wish, you're like making sure you use all the resources that you have very well. Whether this is your money, your suppliers, your contacts, contact people, your time. You're making sure every little thing counts, and you're making sure you use it wisely. And another thing is ending in your life. It does say person. So for some of you, depending on what this whole situation is, they could be 2 different things. With one person definitely leaving your life. I think this is someone you're not happy with anyway. Someone who could be very stubborn, like someone causing major issues to your health, caused you great disappointment. That person is moving away from your life. Or it could be, if this is like a business or a new school that you're getting to or something, and it does show that you're leaving one area of your life that was stubborn, hard, causing health problems, satisfaction, probably even toxic, and you're redefining now the way you want to live your life this month, or in the month of December, I mean. And yeah, you're leaving something behind that disappointed you, perhaps even people that could have disappointed you, because this is the 3 of Pentacles in the background of this 3 of Swords. So you're leaving pain, hurt, dissatisfaction behind, and you're starting very strong in a new beginning. This is not the Fool starting the Fool's journey. This is the Hierophant starting the Fool's journey. This is someone who is knowledgeable, who's starting this journey. Someone who has the authority to do what's needed. Someone who's a leader. This is someone who knows what to do, as a very spiritual, has faith in what they're about to do, which is really, really nice to see for you. and you're starting to draw your life in the way you are imagining. And with impulse, I really feel like you're beginning, you're definitely getting into it in the month of December. And like I said, not only that, but also you'll start getting results of it in December as well. You see, the Empress has given birth. The beautiful swan here has given birth. So yeah, there's results happening this month as well. You're beginning and the results are actually happening. Three of Wands suggests that some of you might be traveling, or maybe you're group traveling, like several people going on a trip together. Like I said in another pile with the traveling that had traveling as well, not surprised because it is the holidays. So you might be like together going somewhere, or maybe you're traveling and meeting people who you'll be very happy, of course, to meet with. But in all cases, there is a strong suggestion that something is leaving your life that used to disappoint you a lot, used to hurt you, and you're like, I'm done with that. You also have guidance this month to take very good care of your health. You're okay, for sure, but with the mule, I feel like something slowly and very, like extremely slowly changing, and later on could be alarming. So right now it's absolutely fine. So if you want to like take extra precautions to take good care of your health moving forward, you do have that part in your reading. Maybe you want to drink, like hydrate yourself with the well and the water cup here. Maybe it's about hydration. I'm not, of course, an expert in any way, shape or form. I'm not a doctor. Please always seek guidance of professionals. But I'm seeing here some form of like, you're doing good, you're doing very well, but take care of your health, because something slowly like could lead to, it could be starting, like for example, the small inflammation that could lead to something later on. So take good care of yourself. I will pull out cards for you towards the end of the reading to ask what you're guided to do in terms of your health. But like I said, please to speak to a professional. This is for entertainment purposes only. Okay, back to the Page of Wands. This is the figure from the Sun card. So it really shows that whatever you're starting here is really going to have a positive influence and impact on your life. With the light, it shows that you are in the right direction. And it shows that it's a promising new page that you are beginning. So move forward with that. Go ahead with your dreams. Yeah. And go ahead, make that start. Draw your future and write your future in the way you envision. Things are going to be working out for you well. And you see with the Ace of Pentacles that's landing on the hand, and then we see it here with the Queen of Pentacles, shows me that some of you may be getting a good lump sum of money this month, especially with the wishing well where people throw coins. So all of these coins really gives me that hint that you will be getting some good lump sum of money. Also, the Empress is abundant. So yeah, there's prosperity this month, or in the month of December. When I mean to say in the month of December, coming in for you. Extra money coming in for you. Okay, so let's check out the rest of your cards and see what else to expect in your month. So you have the King of Cups, the Ten of Swords. Wow, the Ten of Cups, and this is the background of the Ten of Pentacles. Really cool, okay. You have the Eight of Wands. Again, this is good because the combination with the Eight of Swords and the Eight of Wands is pretty good. And you have the Ace, this is the Four of Cups, but it does have like a frame on the Ace of Cups. So, Ace of Cups is a new beginning, right? Look at that restful person. This is the Four of Cups, right? Four of Cups is rest. No. Okay, let me explain why I just said resting. We're seeing different things in this card, and I want to show it all together so you don't get confused as I'm talking. So this is four. This is the Four of Cups, right? So that's there. This is the Ace of Cups. This figure is from the Four of Swords. So Four of Swords means resting. Ace of Cups means new beginning. Four of Cups means it's coming out of nowhere, unexpected perhaps. So to me, this is saying that with this new beginning, because we do know there's a new beginning for you with the Ace of Cups this month, you're on the precipice of something. Look at that cup being full, right? So with this new beginning, you're resting from something. And I'm sure about the resting aspect is because look at that. You saw the Devil card here and the Ten of Swords. This tells me that you, with the King of Cups, you were doing all right. You were afloat. You were happy, but there was something maybe very hard in your life that you were going through with the Ten of Swords. So overall, if someone would ask you, how are you doing? You would say, I'm doing well. I'm very blessed. I'm happy. I'm good. But there was this one aspect in your life, and I bet you it's that's been causing a lot of pain, and you couldn't really do anything about it. You had to continue to go on. Ten of Swords means an end of a terrible cycle. So unexpectedly, maybe this new beginning will bring something with it that will, an aspect of it, that will unexpectedly give you relief from this difficulty or this toxicity that you were going through. Where with this Eight of Swords the background of the Eight of Swords and the Eight of Wands shows specifically you were stuck. There was nothing that you were able to do about it. You were just bearing it, trying to make it happen, make it work. It is what it is. You had to deal with it. Eight of Wands is a card of momentum, things moving quickly, and it's also freedom. So you can greatly see the dichotomy in this card here of being stuck to quickly moving towards the freedom. So unexpectedly, with this new move that you're making, with this new impulsive move that you're making, it will give you a benefit with it that will allow you to finally release that toxic, stubborn, hurtful part in your life that was maybe dishonest, it was brutal, it was a tricky part of whatever you were enjoying here. You know, it's like, for example, you love your field, you love your job. If we were to take the first example that I gave you, just to give context to what I'm trying to say, it's like you have a manager and some team members that you hated, but you love your job, you're so good at it, and you're successful. And now that you're taking matters into your own hand and drawing your own future, you will get to stay in the field, make most of the money for yourself, and you don't have to deal with these toxic people that used to hurt you. So that's like a very specific example. I do know that this is a general reading and this is not what everybody's doing, but I do know that for everybody listening to pile number 4, this is the dynamics of the energy that we're reading. You're finally dropping something disappointing from your life and a difficulty that's been bringing you a lot of pain. And this part is ending unexpectedly. You're not seeing this coming. You're not seeing this benefit happening to you yet. Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups, guys, this is like, look, the tens, you've got 10, 10, 10. Tens, 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords are an end of a cycle. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles are tens in general are an excess of an energy. So 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords, excess of the difficulties, excess of the heaviness, excess of the pain. Now, 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles, excess of abundance, excess of happiness, feeling elated. So you're going from feeling really bad, terrible, having to do things you hate or bearing something that brings you a lot of pain, to feeling abundant, prosperous, super happy. And I'm very happy to see that for you. To see this major shift happening all in 1 month is crazy to think about. Perhaps this is why you have the silver lining. From a difficult situation, a great blessing is arising. And so the funny thing is, What used to bring you pain will be the very thing that will shift and now start to give you extreme happiness. Leaving behind the toxicity and whatever, maybe that was one of the things that, or the thing that affected your health greatly. Look, it was taking a toll on your health. Perhaps that's saying, now that this is ending, your health, even in terms of your physical health, mental health, you're really gonna feel much better. Isn't this awesome? I think this is starting to answer the question that I initially wanted to answer for you. But let me do that as promised. So, first of all, is this guidance or is this a prediction, please? For pile number 4. Is this guidance or is this a prediction? Also, this moved, so let's take it. Can you see your cards? So, you have the 2 of Swords. This is a prediction. You cannot see it. This is or it could be something that you're not seeing. Wait, let me wait. 2 Swords, 4 of Swords, resting. So this is a prediction because it says from pain to rest. Do you see that? Some from pain and not being able to see forward and feeling the pain of every moment affecting your health physically with the blood here, to you resting. Remember when I told you the 4 of Swords? That's how it looks like. So 4 of Swords means you're resting. That means that there was something that was, yeah, look how it's coming together, the blood. Something was in fact affecting your health because it was painful. This was a prediction. And it looks like this month you're being relieved from this pain that used to affect you up to the point of being in pain physically, being hurt physically. And it's so lovely to see the Hierophant here all over your reading. You see, this is the Emperor and the Hierophant. Remember when I told you it could have been the Emperor? So nice. So you have the Emperor sitting in place of the Hierophant. And what is the Emperor doing? Emperor is usually rigid, professional, right? You see this Emperor more relaxed, meditating. So meditating gives me an impression of peace, relaxation. 2 4 of Swords and an Emperor meditating. This tells me that you are in control, but at the same time fully rested, fully happy. Not having to work as hard, but still absolutely in control. And the Hierophant again shows that you will have more authority, perhaps. So taking things easier, more authority, more rest, more health. Wow, how could it get any better? This is the background of the 4 of Wands, which shows that this is a new stepping stone, a new milestone in your life. So you're moving up ahead. And I think this moving up ahead with the Emperor here is allowing you to create your own empire or to create your own thing in the way that you want. Now you're holding the pen and you're going, right, so what do I want to have in my life? What am I envisioning? And what do I want to do? And if you're still worried about your health, I just read protection from harm. And look at it. It's right with the health card. So yeah, you're protected. Your health is actually good. My apologies if I haven't initially read it correctly. This is what it's trying to say. And yeah, this year you're drawing your life. This month you're drawing. Okay, so now that you have the power, you're now envisioning how you want the next year to be. You're like, I want to see myself like that. I want to see myself doing that. I want to see myself owning or having that. You have a lot of dreams for yourself, but you feel like this year, the power is in your hands and you're able to begin this year with so much power. And you're really going to make this happen. You're determined. There's a lot of power in your reading. With the impulse, specifically with the fire moon, you're like, I'm done. I'm getting this. I have the power. I'm going to do this for myself. And you are, in fact, going to do this for yourself, my dear pile number 4. And it's giving you a lot of power for the next year to begin in the way that you want. And you will be next year And starting this month, because remember the Empress already has the child, starting this month, moving on towards next year, you will be making your dreams come true. Mark my words with this, my dear pile number 4. This is what the energy of your reading is absolutely showing you here. There's a change in your life. You're depicted as the dragon twice here. A dragon that's growing strong, extending their wings, about to fly, to do something powerful. 3 of Wands shows that this is, in fact, the beginning of a new journey that you are embarking on. And congratulations on finally being free from something that tied you down and made you feel in pain for a long time. Things are going to go so well for you this month that you will actually feel the presence of your spirit guides or your guardian angels. You're going to feel so protected, and that things are working your way and so well that you're almost going to swear there's like something significant helping you make these dreams come true. And my dear pile number 4, this is exactly what I see in your reading on your December 2023. May you have a wonderful month, a happy new year, and a successful 2024. This was your reading, and if you've enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And please don't forget to check out my productivity handbook. It can totally help you out in the new year. It can help you set your goals and make them come true. It's small, straight to the point. You're not going to procrastinate or waste time reading it. But you will find that it has all the key advice and secrets to helping you become a productive person right away as soon as you finish reading this ebook. There's also the productivity planner, by the way, which will be in the store in a couple of days, perhaps. This helps you apply the productivity handbook right away. Like you read a chapter and there's all these fun games and charts that helps you, without noticing, fully organize your life. And this way, after like a small book, presented to you smartly, you'll find yourself in order, you find yourself motivated, you have the right ideas, and you can jumpstart right away into a productive 2024 in a way which you enjoy. This book is not there to teach you how to be brutal. This is a book that's teaching you how to achieve your dreams and have fun while doing it. And if you're interested in checking it out, you'll find a link to it down in the description box. There's also an audiobook, by the way, if you love listening to your books. And my dear pile number 4, thank you so much for tuning in. Wishing you the best in December and 2024. Happy New Year, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye.